Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Adejoju Ajani. I'm a data engineer and a digital transformation specialist. Let me tell you something I wish someone had told me earlier on in my career. You do not need to know everything to succeed in tech. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by how much there is to learn, if you've ever felt like everyone else in a room knows more than you, this video is for you. The pressure we all get from imposter syndrome exists because the tech field is quite massive. And things change very rapidly. There's always a new tool to learn, new application. Is SQL today, Python tomorrow, governance, AI, this and that. Also, social media also doesn't help. People are listing 10 things that they've done, this new tool that they've learned, these 100 certifications that they've amassed, and you're there wondering, am I behind? Let me tell you something. No one knows everything. Most people are just really good at their own lane. Early on in my career, I used to think that successful people know everything. But as I advanced in my career, I realized something quite interesting. Successful people don't know everything. They just really know what matters. They know the right questions to ask. I dare say they know the right things to Google. All that comes with time, experience, building your network, and your knowledge base. I love to always give this analogy to people that are trying to start their career. Think of data, for example, like a supermarket. You don't need to buy everything in the store. You just need to buy what's on your list. Meaning, you need to start building depth. If you're in product or business, you should be focusing on learning how to translate data and insights and make decisions for the business. People don't fail because they don't know everything. People fail because they try to learn too many things at the same time. Let me share some practical ways to deal with imposter syndrome. Number one on that list is stop comparison. Comparison is probably one of the fastest ways to fuel imposter syndrome. It is very critical and important not to compare your journey with another person's journey. Basically, do not compare your chapter 2 with somebody else's chapter 10. You do not always have to compare yourself with the loudest person online. The only person to compare yourself with is your 6 months ago version. That is, you should compare who you were 6 months ago with your current person today. Whatever you have learned, what you've known, by the time you compare it to who you are today, you see the difference and you see the improvement. So it's important to seriously avoid comparison. You can be inspired from people's journey and their traction. You can take the learnings from it, but do not directly compare yourself with what they are doing. The next thing is to always ask questions without apologizing. Literally turn your I don't know mentality into a skill. It is very important to ask questions when you don't know. One of the antidotes to imposter syndrome is building capacity. How do you build capacity? You learn more, you research more. So when you find yourself in rooms where they seem to talk about things you don't understand at the moment, feel free to ask questions or express yourself in ways to show that I don't know this now, but let me go and research. Can I research? Can I go and learn? Can I check this and get back to you? Should be your disposition typically. Curiosity is not incompetence. Stop apologizing for asking questions. Knowing how to learn is more important than knowing everything. Another practical way to deal with imposter syndrome is to build depth before breadth. Pick 1 or 2 core skills and get solid at them first. Depth builds confidence. Breadth can come later. Write down what you've learned. Write down the problems you've solved. When imposter syndrome shows up, you have receipts. Feeling like an imposter doesn't mean you don't belong or you are behind. It usually means you're growing. If you find yourself in a new role, it's normal to feel that way. If you are learning a new stack, it's also normal to feel that way. If you have been given new responsibilities, it's normal to feel that way. You're not behind, you're becoming. You don't need to know everything to succeed in tech. You need curiosity, consistency, and the courage to keep learning. If you are showing up, learning, and trying, you are doing just fine. If this helped you, feel free to share, like, and subscribe to my channel. It's very important to subscribe at this time because this is a relatively new channel and I'm trying to build it together with you guys. So it will mean a lot to me if you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. If you also want to connect with me, I am on Instagram as I am Ade Joju. Feel free to follow me up on there as well. You can also drop a comment if you have thoughts or comments to share about how you dealt with imposter syndrome. I like to also learn from your stories. That will be all for now, guys. Till next time when I come your way again, it's bye for now. See you guys. Bye.